All right. Do I need my camera? That is the real question. I'm going to say no. I'm not going to use my camera because there's no reason for everybody to look at my face, I suppose. I'm just drawing lines. Now, the other day, not that anybody needs to know this necessarily, but I figured out a way to get most of this done, most of this project in particular, because I have 4 more scenes of this. But I copied and pasted previous frames, and it actually got most of this middle section of most of these lines done. So that's pretty cool. So the lines that I draw are just going to be the tail end of these. Because remember, at one point I did decide that I need more frames. So technically I was done at one point in time, which is nice. But then I was like, twos look so much better. I also might turn off my mic whenever I take a bite of my garbage food that I'm going to be eating. So it's just lava hot right now. So I'm here to chat. I don't think anybody's in the chat right now, but I am here getting this done. I believe I will be done tonight with this scene, and then we can actually watch this whole clip together. It's the whole video intro. I'm just going through, selecting all these as I see them. I'm also going to be tidying up things like right here. I'll tidy that up. Yeah, that looks good. Also, I had some acoustic guitar music playing. Yeah, I got copyright striked for all of the days I did that, so I don't think I'm gonna do that again. I guess it doesn't really matter specifically because I'm not trying to get money out of this. I'm just hanging out, helping to pass the time a little bit. Ooh. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. Little line segment. Little line segment. You guys remember how technically the definition of a line is that it never ends, and whenever you have a little chunk of a line, it's called a line segment. If you wanted to get specific with it. Who cares? I don't. But that's one of the things from school I remember. Same with the mitochondria. We are all very familiar with the mitochondria. Yes? Nay? I'll do this. There. It's kind of going in both directions. Where was I? Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody's watching. You know, there's a way for me to see if people are watching if I pull up YouTube from a different thumbnail and I pull it up, mute it, and just kind of watch the. I wish there was a way for me to see who's watching. I think it's just counting me as a watching person. I don't know what the audience is called technically, but when I started this, I initially decided not to do the cones, the traffic cones. So I'm like, oh, it'll take too long. Look at me now. And now I decided to do it, and I was right. It is taking too long. I might be saying this a few times on this live stream, especially as more people join in. But if anybody's here because they're familiar with my video game covers, I have some bad news for you. They are going to remain on YouTube just as like historical documents, I suppose. But yeah, I have to take them off of streaming platforms. It's just way too expensive. I can't afford it. I'm actually losing money paying for the licenses to have them up on Spotify, which is a crying shame because here, let me show you something. See here. Oops. Here. Let's just type in my own name. There we go. 698 monthly listeners, and my covers are all in the top 5 here and the top 10. And it's great, you know, but I'm still losing money because I have to pay for the licenses every year. So I have to take them down, unfortunately. I might keep a few of them up because, like the Resident Evil 1 cover, the one with like 15,000 streams, that one actually is like carrying the weight of all of the covers, or at least the cost of it, with the exception of the Mario 3 album, because that one has like 20 songs. So the streams that I get from it, just out of sheer number of streams as an album, is really good. But then again, I also can't afford the whole album. So I'll pick a few from it and keep them up there. So now you know. Yep, I got to remove them from streaming platforms. Oop, got to chat with my wife for a second. There. All right, we're good. Just sent her a little emoji so she knew that I saw the message. Whoa. What the heck's going on? Okay, we're good. 2 people are watching now. All right. Welcome in, gang. I don't know who's watching, but you are. And I am wrapping up the project. Here, you know what? Since there's 2 people, I will show you what I got so far and like what the heck this is. So this is the artist, the subject in the video right here. That's the artist of the song. This is what it's going to look like. A couple of extra sections that I created. And here is the whole thing so far. See the blinking there? The blinking is the frames that I got to fill in. That's where I'm at. Where's the background there? There we go. So I'm just fast forwarding to where I was. It looks really cool when it's all together, but it's going to look even better when it's finished. That way it's not like, whoa, what the heck's going on with all the... Is that where I'm at? Yep, that's where I'm at, I believe. Yep. So, there we are. Let's get this done tonight. I think this will probably take me... I'd like to say it'll take me 2 hours of just this. And I can't listen... Well, I can listen to music. I just can't send it through OBS. Which is not super cool for the viewer, I suppose. For you guys, whoever's watching. Is it Andrew? Is Andrew watching? I bet you are. Oh, look at this little nightmare section. I see a face. Thanks, bruh. Been working on these lines for a few days now. Actually, here, let me show you what it is. Let's start over, turn that on, turn that off, and there you go. That's what it is. The jitteriness is what I'm working on now, which is essentially just adding frames in between the frames, because I realized I wanted a little bit finer of a feel than what it was. So here I am. Am I really on the 196th frame already? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm on 92. Yeah, 92. Sweet. Out of 240, but a frame of lines only need to be added every 4 frames, because every other frame is done, and each frame happens every other frame video, so it's animated on 2s. Now you know. While I've excuse me, while I've been doing this, I've been thinking what I would charge somebody else to do this for them for whatever music video. And like a whole music video, that'd be like $10,000. This is taking so long. Thank you. I'm sure some people could get this done with AI or whatever, but I don't roll like that. There's something about suffering that makes art look good and feel good. It's like, I actually compare it to when you make a piano, you have to cut down a tree and you know, cut it and mill it, and then you contort the wood and you bend it, and it's a very violent process. And I feel like good art needs a little bit of suffering. Yeah, this is day 9, but I don't work all day on this. I only go for 3 hours or so. And some days I really cram and get like 10 hours worth done. I think only one day this week I did 10 hours. And my eyes were really hurting after that. But I'm kind of on the home stretch. Making a tree is intense. Yeah. Growing pains. We all get them. And really, the only reason I live stream this is because it's so boring. I just kind of hope somebody will jump in and start chit-chatting. I don't actually think this is good content. It might be for some people. You know, it is relaxing. If I didn't have to do the clicking, it would be kind of fun to watch, just to see it come together. And who knows, if the music video does really well, then you know, people will go, whoa, he live streamed while he made that. I also filmed every other set piece that I made for it. It's a very ridiculous music video. You piece of shit. No, excuse me. Chit was my father. Please, Call me Chad. I have 3 viewers? No way. 3 viewers? Okay, well, every time I get a viewer, I'm going to show people what the heck I'm working on. Let's do it. Boom. Got 3 viewers. And of course, the blinking, or the jitteriness, is what I'm working on now, so that the ending is really smooth too. I'm also going to add, I have these little, the lines kind of bursting on those, the pizzicato on the strings. I'm going to add another one like probably down here somewhere. I want one more on that 3rd hit, and I believe there's one that happens without a note, which is right here. So this one I got to get rid of. Yeah, I need more on that last hit. That won't take long. That's pretty quick. Oh, let's get the background back in here. Where was I? 92? Yeah, I was on 92. 3 watching. That's crazy. I might have to take my coat off. Actually, might though. It's kind of hot in here. It's getting hot in here, so please remove your coat. It's just polite versions of those kind of songs. Oh, definitely. There, let's go to this last frame. Right at the end, it'll sprout up. Hold on. Probably right here. Right here. I don't know how to draw, man. That's actually, you know what? I think the fact that all that nonsense is in the way, it's making it look even worse. But yeah, it's hard to visualize stuff over stuff. It's crazy. Was I on 6? No, I was on 92. Yeah. Or just like a beefy arm, but make it real small. I'm gonna not finish that drawing. I don't think that drawing would have been successful. And then Beavis chimes in and goes, "You said suck." I'm not going to attempt the voice. Butthead's the easy one. See, by the way, this decision to do it this way is because it's like, oh, I can trace, I can outline, even though I have like very limited drawing background. I can draw just enough to tell somebody else what to do. It's like most of my skills, with the exception of my main art form. Actually, that's not entirely true. If I zoomed in or fast forwarded to the end of this video, you'd see some of my diorama skills, which is, I don't know, pretty good. Frame by frame, exactly. But I'm on the tail end of it. Let's see, 192. Every 4 frames is what I have to add. And it ends at 240, I believe. Somebody sent me party signs. How did that happen? Oh. Was that you, Andrew? Or Dad Solo, I should say. Yeah. Emojis make me feel like I'm doing a good job. So, let me give you guys some stats on this music video. I've gone over budget with this thing, by the way. But I believe I've spent $6,000 on this one. I have no intention of it making any kind of return. This is purely because I like doing it. But so if somebody asks me to do it for them, I'm probably going to say no, just because I'm at a different stage in my life. And also, this is my wife, so I get paid in other ways. You know, because she makes food for me sometimes and all the time, and she cleans the house. It's a good trade. We got a good thing going. Oh, and she sings on my songs all the time. Oh, you know what I could do? I could play one of my songs. Oh, you're not the only one spamming emojis? It's one of the other people's. It means I made a relatively inappropriate joke and covered it up in front of two totally strangers, and two of them might actually be people I know. But oh well, humans, we know what we do. There's no secret. I don't know. Spam the emoji thing again, everybody, if you'd like to hear a song that's not done while I'm doing this. Because the silence is deafening. 100. Yep, that's good enough for me. All right. Let me find it. Oh, I have Steam open still. Whoops. Let's see here. Oh, I know where I put it. Storage, projects. Man, I keep a very good organized set of files on my computer. I'm very happy about, proud of myself for that. Okay, here we go. Oh, I believe Dad Solo there has already heard this one, but this is maybe 2-3 hours from being done. So here you go. It's called Problems. It's about procrastinating.
Look, I got dishes piling up. If I started 20 minutes ago, they'd be clean by now. Nope. I wrote this song instead. Well, would you look at the time? I should probably shower and shave. I'd rather stay in bed. I'll have to tolerate all these problems, but I can't wait till someone takes them away. I'm aware of all my flaws, but I can't wait till someone screws my head on straight. Ah, crap. I wrote a song again. It'll never see the light of day. While I got 30 more tunes plugging the drain. I'll have to tolerate all these problems, but I can't wait till someone takes them away. I'm aware of all my flaws, but I can't wait till someone stuff. Anything can be a smoke machine if you know how to operate it wrong enough. I'll tolerate all these problems, but I can't wait till someone takes them away. I'm aware of all my flaws, but I can't wait till someone screws my head on straight. Oh, take these problems away. Take them for a couple days. It's never the wrong time to procrastinate. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, by the way, who's the jerk who's taking up all my free time nearly every day? When I find out who you are, you'll be sorry. Ah, crap.
And there it is. There's the tune. Hey, thank you, everybody. It's a silly little tune. Yeah, that'll be on Spotify. I don't know. I don't do the whole release date planning thing. As soon as the songs are done, I put them up. Which that one is maybe a week from being done. Just because I gotta finish this thing first. But it's got some mixing problems in there. There's like a low resonant hum at one point in particular. Like, you know, I know where my notes are. I got post-it notes on the screen. Let's see. What are the comments doing? Yeah. We'll keep doing more if you want. I got some really crazy, goofy ones. Actually, I can't stream those because they're released, and YouTube will think that I'm stealing from myself, which is double dumb. But I wonder if I have any. Oh, you know what? I got a really pretty one. That's just like good background. Let's see here. Maybe. Yeah, we'll just try it. This isn't released. It's just a pretty little. This is just a pretty little guitar piece. I feel this will be a good match for this content. So here you go. It's just a little solo guitar piece. there's the link to the performance of that exact recording. It is unlisted, so the only way you can see it is by clicking that link. So save the link, watch it, or whatever. But this is a solo guitar piece. It's pretty. It's called Wherever They May Be. Just had to check real quick. Just had to check. Okay, where were we? I wonder if my wife would be mad if I shared the song from this music video. Maybe not. A little sneak peek to 2 people. You know what? It was 3 people. I'm assuming somebody clicked the video and they'll be back. Well, if they come back, we'll listen to it if I have it on this computer. Or if my wife is watching and she says, "No, don't do it." It's very pretty. Oh, I see people are very excited about it. With some of my music, actually, even better. Eric. This is Michaela's music. Here, let me show you. Another person joined in, so let's do it. Maybe it might be a new person. Don't know. You know what? No. I'm just gonna. This is a music video for Michaela's music. I'm actually gonna take some time to see if I even have it. Let's see. Here to stay. I believe I have it. Let's see. I don't think Michaela would be mad if I streamed, there's 3 people watching. It's not like it's hundreds of people watching. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. You know, if that number jumps up, I'm turning it off. How about that? This is just for you 3. Let me make sure Michaela isn't messaging me on Facebook saying, "No, don't do it." Okay, no, she's not here. Cool. All right, don't tell her that I streamed this song. Michaela wrote and produced most of this, and I chimed in with some work and recommendations on the string arrangement. We kind of went back and forth on the string arrangement for like a month, but then she decided to change the main instrument from piano to guitar. So then I had to rearrange the guitar, the second voice for the guitar so that it did something more than just standard chords. So here's the tune. It's called Here to Stay.
I have been around the world. I have been around the world a time or two without you. I have stood in desert storms, so many burdens I have borne. Now I'm through being without you. I want to sit and watch the grass turn green, rest and watch the flowers grow, rake away the fallen leaves to make room for the coming snow. And I know
sun. I have been around the sun a time or two without you. Across the waters I have sung until the air's gone from my lungs. Now I am through being without you. I want to sit and watch the grass turn green, rest and watch the flowers grow, rake away the fallen leaves to make room for the coming snow. And I know what I say at the end of the day. I'm here to stay. Sit and watch the grass turn green, walk along the fading stones to a place that I can feel, to a love that I can hold. And I know what I say at the end of the day. I'm here to stay.
And if any of you tell Michaela that I shared that, I will find you. I'll find you and throw tomatoes at your most treasured belongings. I am. She did a good job on that one. I can't remember what our split was. She's really protective of that one. You know, no surprise. But I believe I get 50% production credit. I think specifically because I did the guitar arrangement and I helped with the strings. And then I had to pass off on vocal performances and everything like that, just to be like, yeah, I like that. There were a couple of things where she adjusted the timing, and I had to grr at her because she changed the timing on one of the words. And I was like, no, don't do that. What are you doing? Why'd you change it? No, go back. You know, things like that. So I think I get a 50% production credit, and she's 100% the song. I think. I might just be a 25% production credit. I don't know. It kind of, her say is the final say on what the credit is. But I get 100% credit on this music video because I'm the one doing all the lines. Yep, it's a sad tale. I wish I could show you pictures of more of it. I don't know if I even know if I have. Oh my gosh, do I? Do I really have? I might. Oh, you know what? I got a bunch of her songs. This video is for that song. No. That's literally what I got right here. Scene exports, paintings, music, footage, line animations. I don't think I have the stills of the later scenes. I don't. I want to show some of the dioramas I made for it, because the end of the music video has kind of a big finale kind of thing. It's cute. Yeah, one can hope, because this is an expensive music video. It's way too expensive for what, like, we paid an animator to, we have a little square character, and we designed the character to be cheap. So it's like, he's a square. And he's just like, just this little guy. He's got little, he has a backpack. Anyway, just a little square guy. Very simple, but the idea is that this little cartoon character is trying to find where he belongs. That's all. And there's a cat chasing him and all sorts of stuff. There's a really cool shot. It's really, I don't know if anybody watching is religious, but I only have God to thank for one shot in particular, because it is just so poetic that I could not have planned it. Okay, there's a scene where the square character jumps off a bridge to avoid the cat, and he uses his map as like a little parachute, and he falls eventually. But when he jumps off the bridge, the camera focuses on these two spiders on a web that's like right in front of us that we didn't even notice until that particular moment. And focusing on those two spiders is right when one of the spiders like went over to the other spider and like kicked him off the web and he fell. So that's in the music video. That alone is worth $4,000. Even though the cinematography cost I believe $1,500. I don't remember. It's pricey. But the animation was like $4,000. It was crazy. And it's small wonder, this is a lot of work. Been at this for a week and a half. Well, I'm gonna play another one of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play one of Michaela's songs that I fully produced and she fully wrote. Where is it? There it is. Oh, come on. Please tell me I got the most recent one. I kinda don't think I have it. No, I know. I have it. I have a... Hold on. I have a disco account, and that has everything on it. I'm trying to stir up excitement for this music video, in case you haven't noticed, by just sharing stuff and drawing the lines, just kind of doing this. It's like, if I'm going to be stuck at the computer, I might as well talk about it. Oh, I got it. Well, I got a lot. Oh, forgot I had disco. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I can't share that one because that's out. Oh no, I don't have... Oh, I don't have her tune. Let's figure this out. That's a bummer. Nope, I don't have it. I'm dilly-dallying, wasting a bunch of time. Cinematography. Okay. Gosh, that's a real crying shame. I hate that I can't... there is a way for me to get my distributor to give me the sign off on my channel in particular, so that I don't get copyright striked on every single time I play my own music. All right, back to it. I don't know. I believe so. If as long as it's the songs that are signed off from the distributor. No, I can't stream Spotify as long as it's right now as it is. No. I even streamed stuff that's like nobody knows about. Like, I promise, nobody knows about these songs. And I still got the strike. So I just have to get my distributor to sign off so that I can actually share all of the music that's under my label. Boy, that sure sounds official when I say it that way, doesn't it? Just in case anybody knows, I own a record label. It's called Back... You know, I'm not going to write all that. It's called Back of the Class. Yeah, it's wild. Aw, all the hearts and party symbols, and y'all are going wild. I wonder if that helps the stream. Or maybe it's just the likes on the video that helps the stream. I don't know. Who knows? When I am done with this, we're going to watch it a few times, see if we can spot any weird moments. And then I'm probably going to play video games for the rest of the night. There's a game that's free right now for like one more day. It's called Oxygen Not Included. It's a difficult game. You just have to keep these little space guys alive. And it's like the hardest thing. My guys keep dying. I don't know how to keep them alive. They need oxygen. I know that. Is it? Does it? With the spamming of the emojis? Well, in that case, I thank all of you for putting in the effort for the emojis so that I can get more people to watch the stream. I will say this isn't what I want to do on my live streams. It's just this is what I'm doing. And I feel like my brand, which is kind of a weird word to say, but like I do a lot of stuff and I feel like I kind of have to just share all the stuff that I'm doing. Otherwise, I just won't live stream ever. It's nonsense. I don't know if anybody in here is a songwriter. Any three of you? I know Dad Solo's a songwriter. But I do string arrangements. It's not cheap, but I will do it. And if you got a real budget, I can get my guys, actually, sorry, Guy, singular, and then, no, I don't think he prefers not to play cello. I don't remember. I think I got my guy to do the strings for violin and viola, and then the cello, I hire somebody else for it. But if you got a real budget, you can get some real tasty stuff going. I wish I could play my song Retail Therapy, because that's got a horn section in it, and it's dope. It's got Eminem's co-writer on it. Do you remember the old game where you have to quickly assemble pieces of a pipe so that ooze can get from one side to the other? Ooze. Are you talking about... Yeah, is the ooze black? Is it black goo stuff? What is the ooze color? I have a vague memory of a oozy protagonist. I feel like I just described myself. 4 people watching now? This is incredible. All right, 4th person. I'm going to catch you up to speed. This is what I'm working on. It's a music video for an artist. And this is what I've got so far. And the blinky bits, the jittery bits is what I'm working on. I'm adding frames in between sections so that it's smooth. That's what I'm doing right now. So, welcome. Yeah, I'll have to... I might be able to figure that out. I'm pretty good at figuring out old games via extensive Google sleuthing. There was a game I played that was like a Shoot. Okay, good. This is the one I'm on. 196 out of 240, I think. There was a game that was like a Diablo 2 clone from like, I want to say 2005 or something. And it took me like an hour of just straight sleuthing to figure out what the game was. And it was Prince of Qin, Qin, the Qin dynasty. I don't know how to say it. I'm not Chinese. I'd have to ask my wife. She would know. That's my wife, in case you didn't pick up on that. She would probably know. Her mom would definitely know. Her mom's extra Chinese all the way through. And her cooking is awesome. It's great. Love it. She's cool. She's nice. Sweet lady. A little bit of a food bully. I will say that. Little bit of a food bully. And I mean that in like the nicest way possible. I'm not like actually calling her a bully. A food bully is like somebody who just keeps feeding you even though you said you're full. That's a food bully. Or at least that's the only way I can describe it. But yeah, her food is top notch. Not as good as my mom's. I like my mom's biscuits and gravy a little bit more than Chinese food. It's my favorite stuff. I could eat biscuits and gravy all day. I could just put the gravy in an IV and just walk around with it going right into my femoral artery. Pipe Mania. You already got the title of the game. All right, cool. I don't got to do the sleuthing. I usually charge for that, you know. Man, I'm getting all sorts of reactions. This is great. Cool. I've done this stream for, I don't know, every day or so for a little bit. And there definitely have been days of nobody showing up. It's probably because I do it while everybody's working. Not a good idea. Don't recommend it. Funny thing about weekends when you're unemployed, they don't mean quite so much, except you get to hang out with your working friends. Yeah. All right. Oh, man. My eyes are crispy. I should blink. I think I'm going to take a blinking break. Now that I haven't been blinking, I could really use it. Okay. Anybody remember the show Rocko's Modern Life? So there's this superhero character. I don't even know what he's called. But this is a vague memory. He just has this one-liner saying something. I can't blink and breathe at the same time. Blink, blink, blink. And he gasps for air after. It cracked me up. I did blink. I did get a blink and break. I keep forgetting to blink sometimes. But I tell ya, man, I get some dry eyes these days. Ever since I got the laser eye surgery. Who doggy? Occasionally, I'll get some really dry eyes. So that's a real problem. I used to think people who took eyedroppers were just kind of whiners, like, "Oh, my eyes are dry," and I just make fun of them. But no, look at that. That's what I get for making fun of them. Now my eyes are dry, and I'm just sitting here, just going, "Oh, well, okay, yeah, you guys weren't being a bunch of big babies. I'm just the one who's a jerk." And then God comes along and he's like, "Screw you." And now I get dry eyes. It's like, I can't just have good things of having laser eyes. Gotta suffer. But you know what? It's good that I'm suffering because it's for my art. Save it for the field, Bronson. Save it for the field. Channel that. Use it in your art. You got it, coach. It's a good emoji. Good job. Good emoji. I like it. Approved. I should be able to give points to the people in the chat. like brownie points or something. I think that if I had a massive community, I would give out brownie points. I'd like to bring that back. I know that it's like a saying, but I want it to be a real thing. I want it to be a real currency. Kind of like Ploids. Remember Ploids? I remember Ploids. I didn't save them, but I remember them. When the spicy hot Cheetos came out, I was like, you know what? I'm getting a lot of these things. I should probably start saving these Ploids. And I saved up like, I don't know, 20 points of Ploids. And then I looked on the website to see what I could even redeem with it. And it was like, you need thousands of these things. Thousands. And I just don't think my sphincter could handle it. So I stopped eating spicy Cheetos. I stopped with the Ploids, and I moved on. I'm a better man now. And all the people, all my friends, family, they thank me because of it. Because spicy Cheetos, I tell ya, spicy Cheetos, it's not a real spicy spice. That's a chemical spice. That burns you because it's a base. It's like dropping a tablespoon of lye on your tongue. Lie's a base, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't mind being wrong on the internet. I've been wrong before. I went through high school after all. Didn't you go to college? No. I don't got money for that crap. Movie about spicy Cheetos. There's a movie? Hold the phone. I'm going to plug in my webcam for this. No, never mind. I'm not going to. I'm going to hide my face. There's a movie about spicy Cheetos. No. I know there's a movie about Tetris, and even that is kind of pushing it. Like, come on. All right, yeah, they had some legal stuff going on. Like, all right, sure. You could probably dramatize that. But spicy Cheetos? Give me the dirt. What's the beef? No. I'm not going to use that term. What's the sauce on the spicy Cheetos? Like, what? Someone got sued. Were there assassins? Was it? What kind of movie is it? Is it a love story? Oh. I don't know if my poor old heart can handle it if it was a love story. It's pretty good, actually, says Dad Solo. Okay, cool. Dirt. Give me the dirt, the drama. Who's in it? Oops. See, that's what I get for getting distracted from my work. Okay. Got the right tool up. It's about a Mexican janitor who worked at a Cheetos factory. Sorry, the Cheetos factory. Not just any Cheetos factory. The main one. The big one. And created the spicy sauce with his family. Oh, so it isn't a chemical spice. Well, now it probably is. But I'm sure the first one, like the first recipe was probably a real spice. And then they took it and went, nah, it's not dangerous enough. We want to murder these children. Every person who eats spicy Cheetos, we want you to not be comfortable. The thing is, I don't even think it's that spicy. But like when you're done, your whole mouth parts just feel kind of, man, I feel like I got attacked. This, like, I've had spicier things, but this just renders me like moderately beat up. Aha! I found one. I'm looking for one. There's probably one in here somewhere. Oh, what's this? That's what I thought. Okay. Oh! That's what I thought. Okay, good. These little spots are easy to miss. Gonna ruin the whole thing. $6,000 down the drain. Disney Plus. I'll have to check it out. Bismarck Plus. Shimzy Plus, one of the many streaming platforms for streaming services and movies. We have all of the good movies. We got Sleepless in Seattle, starring Tom Hanks. And we got Big, starring Tom Hanks. And we also got The Burbs. Okay, but The Burbs is actually like really funny. I like The Burbs. It's a funny one. I'm surprised that 4 people clicked on this link and have stayed this long. But you know what? It also could be that, with the exception of Dad Solo, that people are leaving and joining at the precisely same time, or as soon as I look away. Oh, you watched Forrest Gump the other day? What do you say about that? That's a good one. I think there's definitely a lull in that one towards the 4-hour mark, I think. That's when it's like, okay, when are the 2 towers supposed to fall? Oh, this isn't that movie? Dang. Oops. You know what? It's so funny because I think all of us were concerned about Jenny's life choices. Oh, Jenny. Jenny. Okay, I've been stuck on this frame for a little bit. I'm moving on. Boom, 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 boom. Frame 200. Never thought I'd get here without some kind of injury. This is fantastic. I'm on a roll. Pass the butter. Yeah, that was everybody's introduction to a simp. Like, oh, Forrest, you don't deserve her. No, wait, that's not the right way to say it. She doesn't deserve you. There we go. And he kept on trying to, like, love her. It's like, dude, don't be a simp. Come on. Don't do that. And that was when I decided. Don't do that. Yeah. I remember in my time dating around, being a single fella, going a night on the town. You meet a girl, you hang out, go on a date or two, and 12, and it's like, yeah, I think we're an item, and then you break up, and then she wants to try again or something. Boy, am I proud I'm me, because I do not do that. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I don't retry. When I'm done, I'm done. The interview about the sequel to it. Dad Solo, I've had it just about up to here with the flabbergasting you're doing to me. The flabbergaslighting. That's not real. You're not flabbergaslighting me, are you? Tell me the truth. They're not going to make a sequel to Forrest Gump. Are they? You better answer me, or I'm going to have to start calling you names. First insult I've got on the docket is I'm going to call you a chode whomper. And I don't want to have to throw that out there because it's not fair to you. It's not fair to your children. Lines. Okay. Starts off with Forrest Jr. Forrest Jr. Okay. Dying of AIDS. And Lieutenant Dan. Okay. And Forrest dealing with it all. It's really sad. I don't think from the time of Forrest Gump 1 to that synopsis, he has had a good day in his life. That's horrible. I have a question about this Forrest Jr. because in my mind he's a child, but is he an adult? It got scrapped after some other movie flopped. How do you know this? Like, also, I've got so many questions. What movie would have had to be successful in order for Forrest Gump 2 to not be made, with the exception of the success of Forrest Gump 1? Like, in my mind, a successful first movie is all you need to attempt a second movie. So was there like a side story? He was gonna die. See, I don't. This is a no. I don't like that attitude. No, I don't like that that energy you're bringing in here, Dad Solo. That's I can't even keep a straight face, and I don't even have a webcam on me. That's just sad. I don't like that sad stuff. Get it out of here. Let's talk about Transformers or something. Yeah, that's sad. I don't like it when kids die. I have horrible dreams. So, like, I'm sure a lot of people have horrible dreams. If I remember right, the studio ran out of money because of the other movie. Well, okay, yeah, that's a good reason, I guess. Running out of money. But, like, shouldn't have run out of money. Should have only made good movies. Duh. I don't... Like, running out of money was definitely not the right move. Could have told you that. I swear, sometimes I should be hired as like a consultant. What should we do? Well, don't run out of money. Oh, okay. Yeah, write it down on a little notebook. College lined spiral. That kind of thing. They put it in their little briefcase. I like it when movie companies scrap movies, though. What happened to the peanut in Central Park? The peanut? I've heard about a squirrel named Peanut. But I don't know. You son of a bitch. You almost made me laugh. But I'm strong. I'm stronger than your puns will ever be. No. Be calm. Be still. Nope, I'm not going to laugh. Nope. My heart is laughing, but I'm not. And that's fine. My heart is not the master of me. I'm the master of my heart. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're good. I'm past it. We can move forward together. Sorry for the language. Don't do that to me. You hear? I felt it coming. I felt it in my loins. I knew that it was coming. But I didn't listen to my loins. I should have. My spidey senses are tingling. Okay. No. Dang it. All right. All right. I need another blinking break after all that nonsense. All right. I think I need a little bit more than a blinking break. I think I need a bathroom break. Maybe I will compensate the bathroom break with a bonus blinking break, and that will suffice. I'll just blink extra, and then that will make the bad feelings go away. Didn't work. I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break. Okay, fine. Let me just finish this animation. Okay. Boy, wouldn't it just be swell, dandy, if I could make a live streaming career out of just doing projects and cracking jokes the whole time? Wouldn't that be just peachy? Be splendid. I would be. Gotta be careful reading the chat. Yeah, if you throw curveballs like that, buckaroo. Accidentally read something naughty. Well, actually, I am a hyper fast reader. I at a glance I can read the whole line, but reading it out loud actually creates for better content. I'm not going to read that out loud because my audiation, which is like what I hear in my head, whether it be voice or song, is top notch, and you can't get me. Nope. I know that one too, so you can't fool me, champ. That's right. Called you champ. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do about that? Nothing. You can't do a thing. Anyway, how about them Cubs? That's a team, right? I actually don't know what sport that is. Hold on, don't tell me. I want to say football. But that doesn't feel right in my loins. I'm going to say No, it's baseball. I know it's baseball because there was a movie that said something. I don't remember the movie. Cubs versus the Mets. I think that was the line. Cubs versus the Mets. I can hear it in my head. I can hear the delivery of the line. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to go with baseball. Final answer. Daniel Stearns. Is that a name I should Google, or should I definitely not Google that name? A little hesitant about Googling names these days, especially that Rookie of the Year. Oh, wait a minute. I've seen that, I think. Yeah. I think that was a good one. Heartwarming tale, yeah. What was that baseball movie with Charlie Sheen? Am I gonna have to pull up IMDb? What was that movie? He was like, oh, gee, I don't know. It wasn't like good. It's kind of funny, I guess. Give me a bunch of emojis if you've seen the movie Top Secret, because I'm about to share that one with my daughter. It's got some inappropriate parts, but you know, if I yeah, there we go. Everybody's seen Top Secret. That's what I'm talking about. That movie's awesome. Love that one. Skeet surfing. I don't even remember how that song goes. If I delve into my brain swamp for long enough, I'll be able to figure it out. Be like, oh yeah, that's the key and that's the song. But I don't want to go in there right now. I'm drawing lines. Can't you see? I messed up a line. What have I done? In case anybody knows, the green and the brown, it's actually red over the green. The red is the previous frame and the green is the next frame. It makes it really easy to animate. It's a really useful tool. And they, you know, they normally do that kind of thing with hand-drawn animations where they'd kind of go back and forth between the pages just to see it as a reference. But, you know, technology. Hit the sec. You too. Have a good night. I will see you around. Sleep well. Party when you can, but not too much. And sleep responsibly. I don't know what to say. Have a good night. Thanks. Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Actually, I should probably count and see how many frames I got left. After I'm done with this frame, I will count how many frames I have left. It's 10 o'clock? Ugh. That's Pacific Standard Time. Good night. You know, maybe I won't finish tonight because I'm... No. I'm not a baby. I'm not going to be a baby. I'm just going to get it done, no matter how dry my eyes feel. But I do actually have to follow up on that bathroom break. It's getting ridiculous. I will be right back, and I hope everyone is still here when I get back. Hang tight. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. Bathroom is like right next to me, so. Okay, back to it. Well, now nobody's chatting, but that's okay. Y'all can just watch. I'll just talk to myself, and you can be along for the ride. Okay, I think I lost my workflow. All because of that pun. I wonder if... Oh, there's 4 people watching now. All right, welcome in. You know what? That's probably a new person, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Here's what I got so far. This is what it will look like. And all that jitteriness is what I am fixing right now. Just adding lines in between lines. Where am I? Oh, 200. Cool. Oh, they left already. Oh well. They aren't welcome anyway. So there. Yeah, we're too good for them. That's the truth. Whoever that was. Oh. It's nice and quiet. I realize now that I can shut up. Yeah. Might be able to work a little quicker too. Who knows? Oh, boom. You know, every time it gets completed like that, where the line connects, I get a little burst of dopamine. A little joy in my heart and my brain. Because it means future frames, I don't need to connect those lines. Ha ha ha. That's a little squampy. I'm not sure I like that, but I'm also not going to fix it. So that's just going to have to be that way. Let's play a game. Who can guess how many teachers told me I would be a failure? Any guesses? Wahoo! I'm kidding, it wasn't that bad, but there were several. At the time, I remember being like, geez, jerk. And now I'm just like, well, I make more money than them, so I'm okay. In case you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a giggly fella. It's not that I think I'm funny. I like laughing. But I'm also funny. Facetious humor. Alright. Still got 3 people. Man, y'all are in it for the long haul. Would you still watch my stream if I was a worm? I think this frame's done. I don't know. Alright, you know what? I'm going to move on. And if there's something wrong, nobody's going to notice it. So there. There we go. 204. Let's count how many frames we've got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 7. 7 frames left. Incredible. Yes. I'm gonna admit, this kind of sucks. Is it day 8? I think it's actually day 9. Gotta fix that real quick. I'll give myself a blinking break. Goodness. There. Whew. Maybe I won't even play games after this. Goodness gracious. What do I do? Everything I do is on a screen, so it's so hard to, like, even if I'm doing work for people, it's like it's all on a screen. I could have a sponsor for this video if I wanted to, because I could just sponsor myself for my business. That'd be kind of cool. You know what? I am gonna sponsor myself. I'm gonna do it. Let's see here. Today's sponsor is, oops, I just closed the window. Today's sponsor is CurioCrow.com. It's all your tincture, herbal remedies, and natural balm needs. My favorite products are chaga, which can help lower your blood sugar and your A1C levels. It can help. That I'm legally obligated to say it can only help. TheBomb.com is one of my favorites. I have an injury. I dislocated my knee and I jacked up my leg pretty good. But all the muscles in my leg really hurt. But if I put this on my leg, it gives me some relief for, I want to say, like 5 hours or so. It's pretty nice. It works on basically anywhere you have muscle pain. Muscle and joint pain, I should say. I like MyMush. If you know anybody with ADHD or anything like that, that is a really common, helpful trick. And we also have tooth powder. We got cinnamon, spearmint, and lemon. And we got more products coming pretty soon here. So yeah, there's my sponsor. What do you think about that? 2 people still watching after the sponsor, after the You know, after we heard a word from our sponsors, it's incredible. This for clarification, if in case I didn't say it because I might have forgotten. That's my company. Yeah, actually, you know what? If I am doing these live streams and they start getting bigger for whatever reason, I should probably have discount codes on the ready. I think there actually is a discount code. All caps, if you type in Hi Hugo, I think you'll get a pretty good discount on your whole order. Because that was for Hugo's announcement because we had a new baby. So I think that one is still active. I don't even remember what the discount is, but there's 3 people in here now. Oh, all right. Well, let's get that other new person caught up to speed. Hello, friendo. This is what I'm working on. Let's go to the beginning and play it. All that jitteriness is what I'm working on now. I got 7 more frames to fill up. So, welcome. Where is it? I lost my spot. I blame you. 4 people watching. Look at that. Let's watch that one more time since there's a 4th person in here. That's what I'm doing. But it's very slow. But we're chatting. Having a good old time. Okay. Now I gotta find where I was and get back to work. Because I put way too much work into my projects. I wonder if the 3 people watching are the same 3 people who heard the song that I shared first, which is my song. Or I guess I could share Michaela's song once again. Unless the person watching is her and she's yelling at me to not share it. No, she's not saying anything. I think I could get away with it. Spam the emoji button, the likes and stuff, if you want to hear the song that will accompany this video, which is her singing and stuff. I'll keep an eye on the emojis or the heart, or I'll just keep going. Same to me. Though I do like hearing it. It's cute. It's pretty. Just get back to the lines. That's why we're here, says everybody. You got it. The sooner I'm done with this, the sooner I can move on to the second scene. There are 4 scenes that contain these kind of lines. So I'm going to be live streaming for a while. Not today, for a while. I mean, just in general, over and over. It's going to add a very important flavor to this music video. It's too much work, and if I did it for anybody else, I'd charge them like $4,000 or some stupid amount. I might even charge them what I charge for weddings, because I don't want to do weddings, so I charge way too much, and then nobody hires me, and that's the idea. But on the off chance that somebody does pay me, it's like, well, yep, that's what I said, so I'll do it. I don't like it, though. Most I got for a wedding was like $4,000 or something. And that was already a price hike from not wanting to do it. And it was such a funny wedding. No, that wasn't that one. That was a different one. Anyway. Yeah, I raised my price. And nobody hired me. And everything was perfect. The world was great. Nobody wanted to pay my rates for weddings. And I shouted with glee. Because I hate playing weddings so much. But I'll do it for $10,000. Yeah. The worst wedding I played, it wasn't the last one I did. I don't remember exactly. It's a while ago. but they put me in this foyer, and it was an outdoor wedding, and there was this building that the people who came could walk through, and the idea was I would be the music for this through walking place area. Except the problem was nobody walked through it, so I played a whole bunch of music to the person behind the counter who worked there. And every time I finished a song, you'd hear like a little, just a little smattering of applause. I told him, you know, you don't have to do that. It's okay. Like, it's not actually making me feel better about this situation. So then they moved me out for the ceremony, and that's when I actually played for like, you know, a total of 15 minutes tops. It was just the ceremony stuff. But then I packed up and I got my check and dipped. It's like, not my favorite. But there was one favorite wedding I played where it was another outdoor wedding. And I don't know if the three people watching know about my musical abilities, but I'm pretty prepared when I go do stuff like that. And I got my sheet music, and I'm playing, I don't know, one of the wedding songs, Canon in D, sure. And my sheet music like flutters away in the wind. It wanted to be free. And the dad of the bride, father of the bride, he like started panicking because, you know, everybody's walking down the aisle and everybody's doing their thing, and he thought that the music was going to be ruined. And I'm really confident on the stage. I'm really confident as a performer. I've played probably a total of 200 shows plus. And I tell you, that really impressed the father of the bride, that not only was I not missing a note on whatever that song was, but I even gave him a thumbs up, and I was like, that's fine. And I kept playing. Really proud of that moment, because afterwards he came up and said something and gave me like a $200 tip. And I was like, yeah, pays to be prepared. I almost liked doing weddings after that. It was great. Almost. Actually, there's one very specific reason I don't like playing weddings. It is because of the wedding planner. 9 times out of 10, it's the wedding planner. Boy, because when you're a musician playing weddings, people will always say, "Man, turn it up. This is fun. I like this. This is great. This is pretty," or whatever compliment they have, they'll tell you. And within minutes, like a hawk, like an owl in the night, the wedding planner will come up and say, so can you please turn it down? We're getting complaints. I'm like, I kind of think you're a liar. I don't think you're getting any complaints. I think you're saying that because you like the power. And that is why I don't like playing weddings, because the wedding planner they get a high telling people what to do, and they're not kind about it. And I'm just like, dude, every time you tell me to turn down, I turn down, and somebody comes by and tells me to turn up. And I don't like that. It's frustrating. It's confusing. I don't know what my role is. Am I like background elevator guy? Or am I like supposed to have fun and make people sing along to these popular songs that everybody knows? We were playing like Hall & Oates. How are you going to turn Hall & Oates down? Friggin', you don't. It's Hall & Oates. It's blasphemy. Blasphemy. Oh, I said that wrong. Yeah. Funny story, side tangent, again on Hall & Oates. Michaela and I went to a Halloween party as Oates and Oates from Hall & Oates, because neither of us wanted to be Hall. So we both, the mustache and the fro. And let me actually pull up a picture, because I know exactly which one we used as a reference. All the notes. All right, you know what? This is going on the screen. This one. Okay, so this is what we dressed as. We had the shirt, we had the stash, we had the weird hair. Neither of us wanted to be Hall. We looked around for a picture where it was like an iconic Hall picture, and we just decided, nah, Oates is the best one out of every picture, unfortunately. Not because of, like, you know, preference or anything. It's just like, man, he's just not as much of an iconic looking character. He's very important in the songs, obviously, but it's all about Oates. It's all about Oates. So we went as Oates and Oates. I had an idea to go as she could be Miss Pac-Man and I could be one of the ghosts. That would have been fun. But alas, too much work. Michaela is a really good match for me because she kind of tells me what's too much work and what's not enough, or what's like, you know, no, that's going to take you too long. Obviously, with this animation, oh, I lost my spot. She said that's going to be too much work. And I said, yeah, I'm probably just going to do that one anyways because it's going to look super dope. And I'm going to stick to it, and it's going to be great, and you're going to love it. So there. And then, you know, I put my foot down. It's for art. It is taking too long, though. I hate this. I'm going to like the end result, though. Oh, I read a research. It was very interesting. I believe Andrew Huberman is actually the one who put me onto the research paper. But apparently, every time you do something you don't want to do, it increases your will to live. And I tell you, I am like, nothing can bring me down after doing this because I do not want to do this. I'm immortal. Anyway, the whole point is if you really don't want to do it and you do it anyway, then it's really, really, really healthy for your brain. I'm not going to go into detail with the paper and the research and all that. Sufficeth it to say it was thorough research, and I highly recommend people go look into that at some point in time. Because I think of that every time I go, I don't want to do that. And then I say to myself, self, do you want to live? And I go, yes. And then I go do the thing anyway. It's usually dishes or some boring crap like that. But in this instance, it's lines. Just so everybody knows, this is the first of 4 scenes. I got 3 more to do after this. And I believe one of them is actually going to be really easy because nothing's moving in the frame. And I don't need to make things look so detailed. There's like not that much going on. This is the most detailed I'm getting with it because there's so many lines in this shot, and it's also the first 10 seconds of the music video, so it has to be kind of eye-catching. Before it was just, oh wait, it was just this, and the music video started, and after editing it and watching it, I'm just like, that's a problem. Nothing about that is really different from anything else you see. You boot up a music video and it's just the person. Most people click off unless there's some other factor. And we are not the type of people to go shirtless or whatever. We are the kind of people to go, no, let's just draw millions of lines. Oh yeah, easy fix. Got it. I'll do that. And here I am, and here you are. My 3 friendos watching the stream. The 3 mystery friendos. Got a feeling one of you is Eric Hartman. Maybe? I don't know. He popped in the chat once briefly. Maybe he's gone. I don't know. I'd sure like to know. Y'all have been really toughing it out. I wonder if the 3 people watching actually just like put the phone down and they're just like, yeah, I'll help him out. Poor little guy doing the lines. Yeah, I'll help him out, like a pity watch. I don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're all amused by my rambling. Or maybe you're just so excited about these lines and you're tolerating the rambling. Just like, yeah, I'm really, really liking these lines, but I really also wish he would shut up. Which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to shut up. I'm just going to keep talking. More or less. There we go. Fun fact. This alleyway is in Tacoma, Washington. Waiting for the preview at the end. Oh. When it's all totally clean and finished. It's going to be... I think that's the last frame. And then after that, it's everything. Nope. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Is that it? I think that one's done. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm going to check this one more time. Aha! I felt it in my skivvies. Ah, more. You can't hide forever. I'll find you. If it's the last thing I do. It's for justice. Nope, this one's done. All right. Was that 6 more? Give or take? Do a quick blink and break. Got my junk food. Well, it's getting there. I see a couple of errors on the earlier frames, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Be a ladder edit. Yep, this is the one. All right. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I could have been a UPS driver, and I could have had knee problems. I guess I have knee problems anyway. Let's see. 2 people watching. Who is the other person? I'm just going to start saying names. I need a confirmation on if I ever get it right. Is it Linda? I don't think I know any Lindas. Is it my wife? She better not be watching. This is supposed to be a surprise. Nah, she knows. She knows what it is. Is it my ma? I bet it's my ma. She stays up late on YouTube. I'm averaging about, I want to say 15 to 10 minutes per frame, especially on these later frames. So, Eric, where are you? You guys moved. I don't remember where you moved to. So, like, you're not even in the same time zone. Wait, you're on a mission now. You're serving a mission. I don't even know anymore. I've been doing construction work, not like for a company. I mean, I've been building a warehouse for my tincture business. The one that sponsored this video. But if anybody's curious, sales are good. Sales are really good. It kind of functions as my own personal patron. So I don't really need to beg for money in any other way. They're kind of sloppy looking. Hope I don't have to go through and clean it up. If it's just a few frames, it's not going to be a big deal. Ah, the other person watching might be my sister. No, she's horrible service. There's no way she can. I don't know. I don't know who you are, mystery person. But fine. Don't tell me. Keep your secrets. that one sloppy. Goodness. Now everybody's going to know. Unacceptable. If anybody here wants to learn more about my tincture company without actually making a commitment to buying, you can join the group, the Facebook group Curio Crow Crew. We got 2.7 thousand members. People ask questions about what our products do, and we answer them. And we mostly crack jokes, but that's Facebook group is a great way to learn more about our tinctures and such. And yeah, got all sorts of things. You'd be surprised how well these things work. Actually, now's a really good time to talk about the late 1930s, mid to late 1930s. Rockefeller and what he did to natural remedies and medicine. So Rockefeller, being the oil tycoon that he was, once they discovered the process for making medicine that utilized oil, he stood to make a substantial amount of money by promoting these medicines. So with his power and money and reach and everything, he would make it so that the local newspapers and things everywhere would say things like alternative medicine. That term was coined for this purpose, to make people suddenly think of herbal remedies and things as being an alternative to the standard. That was the first thing. They didn't even talk bad about it. They just said it's an alternative. And they introduced, more heavy, hardcore medicines that we're used to. And because they're really strong, they work very quickly, which is great. Except what they don't tell you is that it's really, really bad for your body. And if you're going to use them, it's mostly in a more serious type situation where it's like, my body's failing. I need something really strong. Whereas herbal remedies and things are preventative medications. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to call it that, but they're not preventative medications, but preventative, I'll say supplements. I think that's fine. I don't think I'll get in trouble for that. Anyway, I'm paraphrasing this story, and it's also like almost 11 o'clock, so, cut me a little slack. Anyway, so then the newspaper started to ramp up the propaganda, and they started saying that any doctor who supports natural remedies is a quack, not really a doctor, and they started discrediting the doctors and started, threatening to take away their licenses and all that. And that was all, I think at this point it was more 1940s. But yeah, that's the history of why people call it alternative medicines. It's all because of Rockefeller, and he stood to make a dime. He wanted to make his money. So, yeah, if you want a company that can give you some of these, quote, alternative, close quote, medicines, you now have a friend in the diamond business, or the tincture business. Yeah. It'd be really funny to do fake ad reads for companies that are definitely not paying for ads. The Shane Company in Linwood between Alderwood Mall and I-5. Open Monday through Friday till 8, Saturday and Sunday till 5. Online at shaneco.com. If anybody if the two people watching are from Washington, you'll know. You know where it's at. Who our friend in the diamond business is. That, which one is that? That's in that layer, so I don't need to worry about it. Albuquerque until April and then Utah. Well, you're jumping around. Goodness. Wait, is that? Oh, okay. What was I thinking of? Why is that ringing a bell? I swear I have a friend in Albuquerque. Oh, well. Is that it for this one? Everything's coming together. I'm gonna fix this. This bugs me. I hope it bugs you too. But it's fixed now. It's better. Okay, I think this frame is good to go. Can't see anything that I missed. Kind of jumping around quite a bit on this one. It's like right at the tail end, I'm starting to get sloppy. Next. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Boom, boom. Everything's coming together, literally and figuratively. Oh yeah, everything's coming together. Wait a minute. It's like midnight in Albuquerque. What are you doing up so late? Oh, watching lines, Bronson. Watching lines. There's this guy on YouTube. He just does lines all day. That's all he does. Line after line. That's it. And he's famous for that. Be the line guy. Oh. You know how somebody talks about their work and they say it's really hard, and then somebody else responds, "You think that's hard work? How about you try doing my job for 4 years?" And then they talk about whose job is more difficult. After doing this, I'm just like, man, every job's hard. If you do it long enough, it sucks. I'm only drawing lines. I'm not actually using that many calories clicking and moving this mouse around. But boy, am I losing my sanity. I hope you all like this project when it's done. Oh, I should probably be saying the release date. Our goal is to release it Oh, it's just one person watching now. That's fine. Our release date is January 11th. That's our goal. So we got time. But if I dilly-dally too much, it's just not going to get done. So I would hate to have to do this, and there's like only a week left. I would probably just cancel the release date and just be like, nah, it's not happening. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. But it's for art. Tell you what really grinds my gears? When people say, you got too much time on your hands. As if the art I make doesn't bring you joy. It'll bring you joy, all right. It's not about time on my hands. Imagine saying that to, like, Beethoven. I'm not comparing myself to Beethoven, by the way. But could you imagine saying that to someone like freaking Leonardo da Vinci? It's like, oh man, you painted just a woman looking at someone's got a lot of time on their hands. Like, whoa. I mean, we don't have Netflix, dude. It's the Renaissance. What else do you want me to do? I don't watch that much TV, so that's the trade-off. It's like that other fella who knew like all sorts of movies that were coming out. I'm behind on like everything. Games. Whenever I buy a game, it's like a 5-6-year-old game. I never buy new games. Ever. It's just too much to do. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to be behind. And the games I play are going to be cheap. So there. I think this area is done. So close. I think this is it. Oh, wait a minute. Technically, don't I have to call you Elder Hartman right now? Or Brother Hartman? I don't remember what the couple missionaries were called. Elder. They were called Brother. No? I don't know. Shoot. I don't pay attention to details like that. I pay attention to details like this. The glasses are almost done. I think the glasses are like the last thing that connects. So that's a good sign. Here, I'll give you one last look at it. See where it's at. thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble about nothing and everything. Yeah, it's late. You gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. See ya. How's the stream doing? Two watching now. Who are the two? There it is. It's almost done. Got let's see here. How much do I got left? I was on 212. These last this whole chunk is all done already. Oh yeah, a couple spots. Yeah, that's done. Done. I did the last ones first just because I knew that everything was going to be covered and I didn't know how fast it was going to go. Okay. There we go. 228 is my last frame. And where was I? Where was I before I got distracted? I was at 212. So let's get this done. I'm so close. Right at the coming up on the finish line. The two people in the chat, I don't know how long you've been here. I don't know if you're the same people who've been here for a while, but welcome, regardless. Yeah, I am just reaching the tail end of this. This is the first, I want to say 10, 12 seconds of this artist's music video. Artist just so happens to be my wife. I just so happen to be weird and creative. We've spent, I want to say $6,000 on this music video so far. And it's, yeah, projects like this, I'm no stranger to projects like this. I kind of go overboard just because it's a lot of fun. I get very dedicated at weird parts like this. I like it. It's fun. It's kind of mindless, especially in comparison to what the other stuff that I do for work. Like for this song, going back and forth with her on the string arrangement, that was more mentally exhausting. And this is just purely an exercise in willpower because I am bored out of my skull. Whew. I got 3 more scenes after this, but this scene I'm going to finish up and then I'll probably give myself a week off from drawing lines and then I'll do it again and I'll keep doing live streams and you'll see the whole process of this and it will be stored and saved, preserved even in the historical documents. And I am doing this with a mouse. I don't know if that's any like if that adds value to what I'm doing. I tried it with the Wacom tablet and it's just kind of awkward. I'm not quick at zoom in and grabbing the screen and moving it like this. It's just faster. And it's not like I'm sketching out the human form or anything. Let me guess. You're watching this because you want to fall asleep. That's fine. I want to fall asleep too. I'm dying to know if I know you. Like if you're like, oh, Bronson's streaming. I'll hang out, see what he's up to. And then you're watching and you're like, whoa, this guy's a weirdo. Or if you're just a stranger and you're like, whoa, I don't know this guy, but he's a weirdo. You know, whatever the... Yeah, I lost one of y'all. Awesome. Oh, that's probably me. Because I closed the window. Well, I'm just going to turn off the live stream, I think. And I'm going to finish off camera so that I can have music and stuff. I can celebrate. I'll probably still record the screen so that I can have like the moment that I finished. But for now, I will have to call this one just because it's so late. And I'll just wrap it up at my own pace to music and have a good old time. I wish I could see if there were a lot of people in the chat. Or not a lot of people, but anybody watching on OBS. Oh well. Okay, yeah, I'm going to finish off camera. And I want any potential people that's watching to have a wonderful night, wonderful evening. Take it easy, drive safe.